Jungkook's secret footsteps in America revealed, this place doesn't exist on Google Maps. Hello Army. The vanishing point. In the world of hypervisibility, where every step of a superstar is documented, where even a yawn or a glance becomes trending news, there is one place that resists all light. One building. One shadow. One mystery. And in that place, Jungkook was seen. But what if I told you, the place where Jungkook was caught on camera, doesn't even exist on Google Maps? Today, we take you beyond the headlines, beyond the trending hashtags, into a story that feels like fiction, but maybe more real than we are ready to accept. The shadow in the frame. The video was only 13 seconds long. Shaky. No background music. Only the soft sound of wind and a car engine fading into the distance. The man wore all black. A hood up. Mask on. But fans didn't need to see his face. They knew. The way he walked. The posture. The rhythm of his steps. It was Jungkook. Not at an airport. Not in a studio. Not on a red carpet. But in a forgotten industrial zone on the outskirts of New York. And just like that, the world started asking, why? A building that's not on the map. As fans worked together online, one thing became immediately clear. This place doesn't exist. Coordinates from the video were tracked. And when pasted into Google Maps, something strange appeared. Not the usual building outline. Not a label or a business name. But a blurred zone. An empty shell. Like someone deliberately erased it. When fans tried using Street View, the camera jumped past it. No clear imagery. No access. Just one thing, a tall iron gate with a worn-out no trespassing sign. And somehow, Jungkook walked right in. The American witness. One witness, a taxi driver named Lewis, spoke anonymously to a fan forum. He said he picked up a Korean man at around 11:15 p.m. Quiet. Polite. Fluent in English, but barely spoke. He asked to be dropped at a dead-end street near an abandoned textile mill. I told him, "Are you sure? It's not safe at this hour." He smiled and said, "It's okay. I know where I'm going." Lewis never forgot that night. After he left, I waited a while. Then, one by one, the lights in the building turned on. It wasn't empty. Something was happening inside. Internet explosion, fans become investigators. Within 24 hours, the fanbase had mobilized. Threads appeared on Reddit, Weverse, Twitter, TikTok. Hashtags like #WhereIsJungkook and #HiddenStudioNYC trended in multiple countries. One fan cross-referenced airport footage. Another identified the brand of sneakers Jungkook was wearing in the clip, matching it to his last public outfit. People posted theories ranging from a secret album being recorded, a Netflix documentary in production, to something darker, something outside the world of music. One ARMY wrote, "This doesn't feel like just a comeback. It feels like the beginning of a new era." The unspoken silence from HYBE. In times like these, fans usually look to HYBE for answers. But this time, silence. No statement. No clarification. Not even a denial. And in the K-pop world, silence is never just silence. Articles covering the location were taken down within hours. Instagram accounts posting about it reported sudden algorithm drops. One fan even claimed her post was flagged as sensitive content. Why? What's being hidden? And by whom? The hidden studio, fact or urban legend? Around this time, an old thread resurfaced. A 2023 Reddit post titled "The Black Box Studio, the place that doesn't exist." It described a rumored location, used by a few elite artists, from Hollywood to Seoul, designed for projects requiring absolute secrecy. No Wi-Fi. No signal reception. No outside communication. Even contracts were signed inside, never emailed. And now, fans believe Jungkook was there. If true, this wasn't just a building. It was a vault. A container of ideas too powerful, too revolutionary to be exposed early. The deeper meaning, why go alone? Let's ask a deeper question. Why would Jungkook go alone? No staff. No backup. No translator. No PR team. Unless he didn't want them there. This wasn't a business trip. It was personal. Deliberate. What if this was Jungkook reclaiming control? Over his image. Over his music. Over his identity. What if he wanted to create something raw, real, untouched by the filters of fame? A kind of art that needs darkness to develop, just like film. Is this the prelude to a global rebirth? Jungkook has already conquered charts. Broken streaming records. Won awards globally. But what if that was just phase 1? What if this secret trip marks the beginning of a second act? A reinvention? Some speculate this could be the start of a multilingual concept album, a global film project about his personal journey, or even a collaborative movement involving international artists from every continent. One music critic tweeted, "This isn't just a solo era. It's a cultural awakening." The bigger picture, Jungkook as a global catalyst. Jungkook isn't just an idol anymore. He's a symbol of youth, pressure, ambition, and transformation. Every silent step he takes echoes across cultures. Every private decision becomes a global conversation. So if Jungkook is stepping into spaces off the grid, off the radar, and off the map, maybe it's because he's creating something the world has never seen before. Not a comeback. A renaissance. A footprint in the unknown. As we close this chapter, we return to the image that started it all. A man, dressed in black, walking alone into the shadows of an unlisted building. A building the internet can't find. A place the media won't touch. And yet, the world is watching. Because sometimes, the most important stories begin in silence. And join Jungkook? He's walking quietly. But the world is trembling. What do you think Jungkook was doing there? Are we on the verge of something never before seen? Is this the beginning of a creative revolution? Or is it something even more personal? Let us know in the comments below. Like this video if you believe Jungkook is about to change the world again. Subscribe to KPOP Update and turn on notifications. Because this story? It's only just beginning.